know I say this a lot, but today's going to be a whole new level of epic. Going to Jerusalem now to start the day at the Tower of David Innovation Lab. Then I'm having lunch with a couple, husband and wife, entrepreneurs, who I've literally wanted to meet for the past decade. I've heard her speak many times. I followed their careers. They've had astronomical success in the past, and they have a new startup in the drone space. I mean, really. Anyway, we're meeting. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to mention their names yet. They seem like the type that would not want me to mention their names, so I won't. If I can get them on camera, that will be ridiculously legendary. Good chance I won't be able to, good chance they won't agree to that, but I'm so excited to meet them. When I can share more details, I will. And it's Thursday, so all in all, today's gonna be pretty great. In other news, look at the sky today. What's up, Yaron? Who are you, man?
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm Yaron Marcus.
What do you do?
Who are you? I'm Kaiser Soze.
What's your website?
Sellsidemedia.com.
Sellsidemedia.com. Man, what's your elevator pitch? Hit me. What do you do?
I do customer acquisition.
Customer acquisition.
For small, medium businesses and startups.
Love it. Have a good day.
Later.
I'm making a quick stop at my parents' house in Jerusalem. Then I'm going to the Tower of David Innovation Lab. Devora Mason, who runs the show there, just told me she got an okay from the police for me to fly my drones over the walls of Jerusalem. Mind blown. I'm by the old city of Jerusalem. You could see the walls. And my understanding is that they got me my license plate approved to go in to the old city, to the museum, to the innovation lab, and permission to fly my drone, which is, that's crazy. I'm really excited about this. So stay tuned for some truly epic drone footage. So I just made it to this, what is this place called?
Tower of David.
Tower of David Museum. I pulled in here, look at this. So I've been here 80,000 times. I did not even know there was an entrance here. So I'm at this Tower of David Museum. Who are you?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Devora Mason. I am the manager of the Innovation Lab at the Tower of David Museum.
In addition to the fact that a few months ago I interviewed her sister, Miriam Schwab. We'll put that aside. This place is remarkable. I'm like,
I know.
Let me just show you what I'm looking at, people. How do you like working here?
I love it. Every morning I walk up the stairs into the Mamila walkway, and I then climb the stairs here towards the old city, and I feel like the luckiest person on earth.
Pretty sure you are the luckiest person on earth. Look at this. Holy smokes! What did you arrange for me today?
Well, first of all, I got you a permit to fly your drone inside the walls. It's really cool because Hillel knows how to fly the drone, and he's going to do a good job. So you guys will get a perfect capture of what
the Mavic.
What the background is, what this archaeological site is like.
Tell me about this place. Let's go in the shade a little bit though for a second.
Well, actually, you're looking at thousands of years of Jerusalem history because this is one place that was never destroyed. No matter who came and conquered the city, they just kept building on top of it. So when we'll go inside the courtyard, you're going to look around and you're going to see different shapes of arches, different shapes and sizes of stones, different architectural elements, and you can tell that everything has been built one on top of the other. I mean, it's unbelievable, some of the spaces within the tower.
How long have you been working here?
So I've been here since January.
I love
Jerusalem.
Ever, right?
I love Jerusalem. I love being here. The museum is filled with innovative people who let me create.
Who's here this week, by the way?
Okay, we had a hackathon for youth in Jerusalem, and it was unbelievable. And then I heard 10 minutes before he came, I heard Conan's coming. I ran down to the kids. I said, all of you get upstairs now and don't ask any questions.
So Conan O'Brien was here this week.
He
like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I just missed him.
Yeah, you did. My sister Miriam was super upset too. Everyone wrote to me, was like, why didn't you tell me he's coming? I was like, I literally had 10 minutes.
He was at the Dead Sea yesterday, I saw.
I saw that. That's cute.
His posts are absolutely hilarious. I feel like the state of Israel should be paying him for all this PR.
Great PR, huh?
Amazing PR.
Yeah.
We're gonna go in.
Besides that, I just want to tell you, this week, we also had a women's event, the Girls on the Road, who are an international traveling duo who film female entrepreneurs around the world, came to Israel. I arranged their 2-week trip here. They were in Jerusalem. And then last night we had Crazy Mary, which is the haunted house in Jerusalem. We set up a haunted castle. You could walk through and basically experience a haunted house in a castle.
This is what you do for a living, huh? This is what you do for work. People say, I have a good job.
And I'm also a single mom with 5 kids, so I have 2 jobs and I love it.
Wow.
It's really fun.
You're Superwoman, Wonder Woman, I should say.
Really fun.
Awesome, so let's go in, all right? Wait, give me an overview before we go in. What are we about to see here?
Okay, so I'm going to take you up to the top of the Fasael Tower, which is basically there were 3 towers, 2 of them were destroyed, the 3rd one still stands. You'll have a panoramic view of the entire Jerusalem, both old and new.
Wow, I was going to take a 360 image here. Should we wait till we get upstairs?
Yes, 100%.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm going to show you the courtyard. You'll be able to look around there, fly your drone. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we're planning in the Innovation Lab. about our launch and what's going to happen.
Love it.
Maybe you'll meet a few of the other innovators in the museum, so you'll get a sense of what's going on here.
I'm gonna have a good time. I'm excited. Let's do this. How old are these walls?
Thousands of years. It's
Thousands of years old.
every single layer tells a different story. So the museum itself is not necessarily a collection of artifacts, it's a collection of history.
It's just amazing.
And so when we talk innovation, first of all, Herod was one of the greatest innovators. I mean, the way he built up Jerusalem and what he did here, I think is unbelievable. But on top of that,
World first startup.
yeah, but on top of that, there's a lot of stories being told here and connecting the old with the new, meaning bringing the past and the present into the future is an unbelievable challenge.
Hey
for
kid,
me.
you having a good time at work today? What are you
He
eating?
loves to come
What are you
with
eating?
me.
What is that?
Bigger?
Pretzels. Awesome.
The museum actually is also mostly accessible except for the tower. So people who come in can come in here, and there's ramps and they can come in. It's wheelchair accessible. And down at the bottom we have the night spectacular at night, where there's a sound and light show on the walls of the museum, and people can come in through the rear entrance. You know, one of the things in museums is that we have like online apps for like tours and so on, and people still pay in all the museums around the world for this like old-fashioned audio guide that they wear around their neck or whatever. And sometimes you'll see lineups like in museums around the world. You know, someone I know traveled and she's like, what's this lineup? And then she realized they were waiting for an audio guide, but it was free to download, and you could go and get a pair of earphones for €1 and be done. So one of the things so one of the things that I'm working on in terms of the visitor experience in museums is making whatever it is that we're offering them, whether it's apps or whether it's services, really easily accessible and more convenient to use. Otherwise, they won't use them.
You have seen Jerusalem in my vlogs before. If you follow me on social, you've seen Jerusalem, but you have never seen Jerusalem like this. So the good news is Devora got me a permit to fly here. The bad news is DJI doesn't respect it. No fly zone. Cannot take off.
The Old City is one of the most protected areas in terms of security. So they don't allow, most of the area is considered police space. Within the walls and lower down, like below the walls, if we get a permit, we can film.
Devastated, traumatized. You better pay for my therapy. Anyway, we're trying to go. This is the Mavic. It's not flying. I'm gonna go back to the car and get the Spark. Doubt it will work, but worth a try. So upset. That could have been the most unbelievable footage ever.
Okay, we're trying another area. We're gonna try to fly from over here because inside the drone could not fly. There's satellites that prevent it from taking off. It's a secured area, but we're gonna try it here. Let's see if it works. Hillel's been trying so hard. He deserves this. He's sweating, he's working hard. Come on, drone, be good.
Restricted. Oh, this is so frustrating. So the security guard is, what I understand, is going to turn off the no fly zone restriction and turn this place into a fly zone. And then I can take that thing off from there. Look at that drone right there. Look where it is.
Oh yeah.
Jerusalem right here. This is unbelievable.
I hope nobody flies
Dripping
in.
sweat. Look at my forehead.
Yeah, he's hot. He's hot. So beautiful. What a nice day.
So the bad news is we were unable to drone. The
True.
good news is this was pretty awesome.
We got a good 2 hours of
I think so.
of content in here.
I love this place. This is
Yeah.
super cool, and I feel like you guys are doing unbelievable stuff. Some of the stuff you told me off the camera was awesome, but stuff you told me on the camera is also awesome. And I just feel like I'm gonna be back here when the lab is open and the whole thing's set up, and a lot of geekiness going on. You're doing a lot with VR, you're doing a lot with AR. What else can you tell me? It's interesting that you didn't tell the camera yet.
Well,
about
you
this
know,
lab.
when we launch it, we're going to have some interesting products that are going to be launched in the museum as well, and companies we're working with. You know, I've even, you know, for all the techies out there, Robert Scoble has been so kind even to say that when we have our an AR/VR event in the museum, he will be happy to talk and hopefully come. He misses Israel and he misses Jerusalem, so that's good.
Love it. Love Scoble.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, well, keep rocking, and I'll be back soon, for sure.
All right, have
Get
a
that
great
droning
day.
working. We gotta get that. If we'd have gotten that drone up in the air today, it would have been epic.
We're going to try it. Everyone gave a lot of tips online on like
Yeah.
how to get it going. We're going to check that out and see if maybe we can
Follow-up meeting.
follow up drone filming.
Excellent.
We need
We're on.
that.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Each time
I loved this day. The meeting with Gershom and Janine, who previously sold Olmec Interactive to Intel for $40 million after starting and running many companies before that. The meeting with them was remarkable. Really, truly fascinating people who I've wanted to meet for many, many years. Now I just got notification that Scoble sent me his new book, The Fourth Transformation, I believe the title is. A couple of copies. I'm going to pick them up right now. Today was a pretty great day. After, I think, 2 months of waiting, 2 months since Shel Israel sent me the books, they finally arrived. I am actually really excited to read this book. Been following Robert's work for a long time, but now when he's been focused on AR, VR, and kind of the next gen of computing, this book has been something I've been waiting for a long time, so pretty excited about it. Thanks for sending it, guys. We're in the Jerusalem marketplace. A friend of mine introduced me to someone who opened up a new place that serves sausages and whiskey, I think. We're going to check it out. Strap of APAC. This is her parents.
So special being here on date night.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. How are you?
We're great.
Great. Would you eat?
We had a sausage at the new place down
That's where
here.
we're going right now. They're hosting us. Heading to Hatch. Hey. Who's the Brian?
I'm a Brian.
What's up, Hillel?
Hey, oh, hello, yeah.
Hello.
Oh, man, the legend.
What are you guys doing?
How you doing?
Tell me about this place.
Hatch is a new place. We make all the beer and all the sausages ourselves. We're crazy about just making stuff. So we made the bar in a copper, we built the bar in the back. That's a Hillel.
Thank you, beer. Excellent.
Hillel, last week the guy came here, he was here for his 10th consecutive day. And we've only been open for 20 days. He came 10 days in a row.
It's good then, huh?
Hillel, that's yours. What do you eat?
So a little background here. A good friend of mine, Avi Gantz, who was on Israeli reality TV, literally singing reggae. That's how I found him originally. Since then, we've become good buds. So he introduced me to the founder, the owner of this joint here, this guy.
I'm Ephraim Greenblatt. I am the brewer here and the sausageer, if that would be a word, but it's not actually a word. We started this place about 3 weeks ago. We're crazy about just like exploring flavors, doing very different things, and upsetting people by taking their favorite sausages off the menu.
I can tell you right now, I've never had sausages like this in my life. I just had 3 in a row. They're incredible. 3 different flavors.
4 flavors are the tunis with a homemade harissa inside of it, and a kohlrabi and cilantro slaw, more harissa over the top. Number 2 is a barbecue chip, which is like that nostalgic barbecue potato chips of your childhood. Smoky, spicy, like caper-heavy potatoes. Coming your way is a Weisswurst, which is a traditional German style, which has parsley and lemon zest to brighten it up from inside, and it has a honey mustard sauce over the top. This here is the spicy one. This is a kohlrabi and cilantro slaw on top of a harissa sausage. And this is our homemade sauce, and I put a lot of it on to hurt Hillel's face.
Out of the 4 flavors, this guy's boss. Total 100% food coma. Cannot breathe. See you next week.